kind of super Sherman, adapted a little bit from a normal one by the Israelis, and it's got its own chicken. You got to have a chicken on your Sherman. Today is the day I go and see a proper Sherman. Now I think we've got one coming that's a bit of a stunt Sherman, that's kind of automatic and a great big monster thing and a lot less weight, which would be great for driving. But as far as a proper Sherman, today's the day. I'm going to go and see my first one, and I think I've got one to see next week as well. Exciting.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. We've arrived and it's looking very shiny and very nice, and looks a bit desert-ratty. And we're going to have a little drive around in it and see if it's a bit of me, and I think it is. The suspension is late war. It's kind of super Sherman, adapted a little bit from a normal one by the Israelis, and it's got its own chicken. You got to have a chicken on your Sherman. If you haven't got a chicken, well, you're nobody out. You got to have a chicken. Tracks are looking pretty good, but if we do the deal, it won't be arriving at my place for a little while. And that should have been cleaned up a bit better before it was moulded, I think. And it's got to do a couple of shows before it comes to my place. And I expect there'll be a bit less rubber on the tracks. And there's a few bits in the turret that need a bit of love. They're being remanufactured at the moment. And it should be the makings of a beautiful, beautiful tank. I think the gun's been deactivated, which is probably a good thing, otherwise we'd be pigeon shooting with it. That looks like a piece of oak. Normally people throw a piece of pine on there. That's a big deal breaker with me, the fact it's in hardwood. I bet these are hard to get. I bet they're very hard to get. The right glass lens. They're matching at the moment. Yeah, a beautiful tank. We've got one coming, but one's never enough, is it? You've got to have more than one. And this could be number 2. It's got the wider tracks. Let's have a look inside.
It certainly drives nice. There's no lack of power either.
Shermaning all over the country. What fun that was. Dave's been doing a bit on the older Jeep, so yeah, a beautiful finish. Who taught you to spray, Dave?
Well, I was an apprentice Rolls-Royce.
Rolls-Royce, bloody hell. Well, there you go, it shows, mate. That looks beautiful.
But I'm not sure if this is the correct colour for this one.
What would you recommend?
Get a BS 285.
Yeah.
It should be BS 287.
Well, a little bit darker.
Darker.
Well, it'll do nice as a base coat, and then we'll flat it out some of these little marks.
Yeah.
And if you reckon it should be 287, then we'll go for that, mate. Yeah, you're the boss. You know what you're doing.
Fantastic.
So talk to me about these little beauties. Oh, look at that. That's lovely, that, isn't it? It's lovely.
Well, the first part is we're going to have to straighten that thing.
Okay.
Because it's got roll over tank. This, good thought, this was your brother's vehicle.
Was it green or blue?
Blue, this is your brother's one.
Was it blue?
Yeah, this is your brother's one.
That'd be cursed
So,
then. Does it smell of dog?
Yes.
If it smells of dog, it was my brother's car.
Ashley has told me that he used to drive this around the farm.
Yeah, not for long. It was
Not for
very
long.
unreliable.
Yeah, it was rotten as well. So this is our weight for our shaft.
Okay, so something I didn't know, and let's be honest, I've learned a lot over my little life, is the prop shaft should have a great big lumpy weight hanging on it.
Yeah.
And there is the great big lumpy weight to make it run smoother.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
Why
Now
not?
that is so we can achieve high range and low range, because I want high range and low range on this Jeep. I don't need four-wheel drive. I can have four-wheel drive. It hasn't got a shaft on the front, but I think with all that lot, I am kind of overkill. But these bits here are all going to be cobbled on the side underneath.
That goes like that.
And this will make it for the high range, low range.
That way, and then goes that.
Luckily, we've got we're donating your Jeep that I bought off your uncle. The
My
parts
old
of it, yes, the blue one. There are parts, so there you go. We got some value out of it in the end. Yeah, it's coming on nice, isn't it, eh?
Yeah, it's getting there.
And all the bits are over here. We'll probably lose most of them, but what we don't lose, we're going to have a go at fixing back on at a later date. And I'm going to come out later on And I'm making a rear gunner's seat. We've got to have a rear gunner's seat facing backwards in case we get any Germans trying to creep up behind us. And that is the part. Now, a bit of exciting news. We have, what the hell's that? If anyone knows what that is, answers on a postcard. Do you know what that is? Anyone know what that is? Come on, I'll give you a tune. Challenger. That's the only clue you're getting. So we've got a new prop shaft as well, just in case it's been balanced. We don't think the prop shaft of that may not be balanced. Only perfection would be good enough.
We need this one for the back.
Okay, and that's balanced.
That's balanced. See this here?
Okay. Ah, yeah. I've never seen a big lump like that on them.
Yeah.
Normally they just have a little tag on the side. But yeah, things are coming along. Things are coming along. These here that weren't actually real, we're going to have like real gear levers. And same with all film stuff. They throw it together to make it look pretty, but it's normally a pile of junk. And then from that you have to work and work and work, and you get it right and swap this and do that, and suddenly you've got something that is a very practical piece of kit. And we're going to register it agricultural, and yeah, it should be straight on the road. Bosh, how cool. Now we've got to decide on who's doing the job, the Bollywood job. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be good, it's going to be different. You're between the two of you, got to decide. I think probably Ashley would be more useful to stay around on site for 4 days.
It's a Russian screwdriver.
Did I tell you about the trailer tent is your accommodation in Scotland?
Oh, is that why you're asking about trailer tents?
Yeah, I just thought I'd broach the subject. He's keen, he is. Look, Dylan's keen. Dib, 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 dob, dob, dob. Well, it's flying o'clock, and everybody's flying apart from me. My plane's taking a swim again. I don't know what it is, but sometimes my Spitfire, and the other models don't do it, just the Spitfire, if you turn real tight, sometimes, I think it might be a bad battery, it goes into a spin, and then the next thing, how did he get it?
It went in.
Hey?
It went in for it.
How you got it? I was just getting my new special prodding roach pole, especially for getting them out of the thing. Oh, we lost a propeller though. Could you see a propeller floating anywhere? No, unfortunately, when they go in the water, you often lose the propeller.
George and Turtle has gone off
Bum.
the propeller.
Anyway, she's back online. Who's got a propeller I can temporarily borrow?
Mine's currently attached to my plane. So,
Oh no, have you got a propeller, Ash? The sky is full of them. Bring them over low, lads. Bring them over. Bring them over. Come on, Brooke. You can do it. Right, here we go. Here we go. Great, aren't they? Made out of rubber. Got one there, that one.